G'day, wildlife warriors. Have you ever felt the sun on your face and listened to the sounds of the bush? Have you ever heard the soft chirp of a fairy wren or the loud laugh of a kookaburra? This is the music of my home, Australia. It's a land filled with wonder and magic. From the moment I could walk, my dad, the original wildlife warrior Steve Irwin, taught me about this incredible world. He showed me that every single creature, big or small, has a special story to tell. These stories are woven into the very fabric of our land, from the red dirt of the outback to the sparkling blue of our oceans. It's a world that welcomes you with open arms if you just take a moment to stop, look, and listen. My earliest memories are not of playgrounds, but of the great outdoors. I remember holding a tiny baby kangaroo, a joey, feeling its soft fur and its little heart beating against my hand. I remember the smell of eucalyptus leaves after the rain, a scent that always reminds me of sleepy koalas. These weren't just animals to me, they were family. My dad believed that sharing these beautiful moments could change the world. He knew that if people could experience the magic of wildlife, they would fall in love. And when you love something, you want to protect it with all your heart. That's the legacy we continue at Australia Zoo, and it's a passion I want to share with every single one of you. Imagine spending just 30 minutes in the Australian wild. What would you see? Perhaps you'd spot a mob of kangaroos hopping gracefully across a golden field as the sun sets. Or maybe you'd catch a glimpse of a shy wallaby peeking out from behind a fern. You might even hear the gentle rustle of an echidna searching for ants with its long, sensitive snout. In just a short amount of time, the wild world opens up and reveals its secrets. It's an adventure that doesn't require a map, just an open heart and a curious mind. Every rustle in the leaves, every call from the treetops is an invitation to discover something amazing, something truly unforgettable. This essay is your personal invitation to join me on a journey. We're going to explore the incredible lives of Australia's most amazing animals. We'll meet the famous faces you know and love, like kangaroos and koalas. And we'll also uncover some of the more mysterious creatures that call this continent home. Together, we will discover their secrets, learn about their families, and understand the challenges they face. My hope is that by the end of our adventure, you'll feel that same spark of connection I feel every day. You'll see that these animals are not just pictures in a book, but living, breathing beings who need our help and our love. Let's get started. Australia is a truly unique place. It's a giant island, a continent that has been separated from the rest of the world for millions of years. This isolation has created a kind of natural laboratory where life has evolved in incredible ways. Think about it. More than 80% of our plants, mammals, reptiles, and frogs are found nowhere else on Earth. That's just mind-blowing. It means that when you meet a wombat digging its burrow or see a platypus swimming in a creek, you are witnessing something truly special. This uniqueness is what makes our wildlife so precious, and it's also what makes it so vulnerable. It's a treasure that belongs to the whole world. Our landscapes are as diverse as our animals. We have everything from lush, ancient rainforests in the north to vast, sunburnt deserts in the centre. We have snowy mountains where you can actually ski, and we have the world's largest coral reef, the Great Barrier Reef, teeming with colourful life. Each of these habitats presents different challenges and opportunities for the animals that live there. A red kangaroo is perfectly adapted to survive the heat of the outback, while a tiny mountain pygmy possum knows how to hibernate through the cold alpine winters. This incredible variety is what makes exploring Australia so exciting. Around every corner is a different world waiting to be discovered. This ancient land has a story that is billions of years old. The rocks beneath our feet have seen it all. The Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples, the first peoples of Australia, have lived in harmony with this land for over 65,000 years. Their culture is the oldest living culture on Earth, and their knowledge of the land and its creatures is incredibly deep. They understand the seasons, the connections between plants and animals, and the spiritual significance of the natural world. Their stories, passed down through generations, teach us about respect for the land and all its inhabitants. Learning from their wisdom is essential if we want to protect this precious heritage for the future. When you connect with Australian nature, you are connecting with something ancient and powerful. It's more than just seeing an animal. It's about feeling the spirit of the place. It's the feeling you get when you stand under a giant gum tree that has been there for hundreds of years. It's the awe you feel when you look up at the night sky, far away from city lights, and see the Milky Way shining brightly. This connection reminds us that we are part of something much bigger than ourselves. It grounds us and gives us a sense of peace. That feeling is something my dad always wanted everyone to experience, and it's a gift that Australia offers freely to all who visit. Have you ever really listened to the Australian bush? It's not quiet at all. It has a rhythm, a heartbeat that changes throughout the day. In the morning you hear the beautiful caroling song of the magpie, a sound that says, "A new day has begun." Then, as the sun gets higher, the cicadas start their loud, buzzing chorus, a constant hum that fills the warm air. At dusk, the kookaburras start their famous laughing call, which echoes through the trees and sounds like a happy family sharing a joke. And at night, the bush comes alive with a whole new set of sounds, the soft moor-pork call of an owl, the rustle of a possum in the leaves, and the gentle chirping of crickets. This constant symphony of sounds is the language of nature. Each call, chirp, and rustle has a meaning. It could be a warning about a predator, a call to a mate, or a declaration of territory. For me, these sounds are incredibly comforting. They are the sounds of home. Growing up at Australia Zoo, I would fall asleep to the sounds of the bush right outside my window. It was like a natural lullaby. My dad taught me to listen closely, to try and understand what the animals were saying. He would say, "Bindi, if you listen with your heart, the animals will talk to you." He was right. When you tune into this natural frequency, you start to feel a deep connection to the world around you. This connection between people and nature is so important for our well-being. Studies have shown that spending time in nature can reduce stress, improve your mood, and make you feel happier. It's something I know is true from my own life. Whenever I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed, I just go for a walk in the bush. I focus on the feel of the earth under my feet, the smell of the eucalyptus in the air, and the sounds of the birds. It helps me to clear my head and remember what's truly important. In a world that is so busy and full of technology, taking time to reconnect with the natural world is more vital than ever. It's like hitting a reset button for your soul. My family has dedicated our lives to creating opportunities for people to have these experiences. At Australia Zoo, we want you to get up close with our amazing animals. We want you to be able to hand feed a kangaroo, pat a gentle koala, and see a majestic crocodile in action. We believe that these personal encounters are incredibly powerful. They create a bond, an emotional connection that lasts a lifetime. When you look into the eyes of an animal and see the intelligence and spirit looking back at you, it changes you. It turns you from a spectator into a protector. You become part of our global family of wildlife warriors, fighting for a better future for our planet.